Well, hi there, Gemini. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about June, your month. Huzzah! Happy birthday to all of my Geminis. And I want to talk to you about June 4th through July 1st. So it'll be 4 columns of cards as per usual. You can see that I'm doing it differently this month. And if you like it, great. Let me know in a comment. If you don't like it and you want to see the cards again, let me know in a comment below. But if you want to go back to just both my face and the cards, comment below. Let me know. I know that this landscape version of the thing works pretty good. So everyone seems to like that. So I'm trying it. And we're seeing where we go. Okay? But I need more input. So let me know what's happening with you, Gemini, and let me know if you like it or don't like it. I will be open to the information. I'm going to go ahead and lay out the 4 columns of cards, 3 rows apiece, so that we will have the 4 weeks in front of us. And I will begin the overview. All right? Cool. So, here we go. Got our cards out. Let's go ahead and look at June 4th through the 10th, all right? We have the Knight of Wands is right here, the first week of June. And we're talking about fighting for your point of view, your ideas, paying attention to how people are perceiving you in this moment. I feel like clubbing them over the head isn't going to be great. Oh, I forgot to give you the general notes, the general reading. I have some wonderful insights from above for you in meditation. I got these messages. One is that if we can go slower and more methodically this month, that would be very helpful for everybody. All 12 signs are being told the same thing, because if we go too fast, we might hurt ourselves or have to do the job more than once, and that would never be fun. And the second message that is specific to you, Gemini, is that I'm not sure why you're getting this, but I'm going to tell you now. It's all about family, all right? So whatever that means to you, if that's great news, great. If that's not great news, then take it as it comes. I know that some family situations are much more intense than others, but it's important for you to be in touch with your family, or I don't know if it's in touch with or paying attention to or whatever that is, but yeah, family. Well, I hope that works for you and that you're not in situations with your family that are distasteful and frustrating. I'm sure it will show up in the reading. But let's go ahead and get back to the first week of June, the 4th through the 10th. And we'll talk about this. Okay, fighting for your ideas, right? Knight of Wands. Paying attention to how people perceive you in the situation while you're fighting for your ideas is going to be also important. There's a Queen of Cups, an emotionally based lady who's going to be blocking you in the situation, or feminine energy person who is going to be blocking your ideas in this situation. So you will have a direct adversary. So interesting, right? Fun. Not. And the end result is going to be talking about your 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is here talking about how, yes, indeed, there's genuinely something going on with your financial foundation that you want to make sure is secure even as you finish up with this Queen of Cups, okay? So, once you get through the blockage of the Queen of Cups, you'll want to double check your finances, make sure everything is good, okay? Cool. Excellent. Let's look at a quick overview on the 11th to the 17th of June, all right? We have the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands is telling us that, yes, indeed, you know very well that you need to pay attention to the lessons of your past so that you don't have to repeat them, okay? So pay attention to all the things that have happened up till now and let them inform you on how to perceive or behave in the situation, okay? Remembering our lessons so we don't repeat them. The Six of Cups is here as your blockage, and it's telling me that right now you're wanting to give from your heart. You're wanting to do something very beneficial for somebody from your heart. You don't want to hold back, and yet there's some other part of it that says you need to hold back. So I can imagine that that's a pretty irritating truth. Just know that it's blocked, and giving now would probably take away an opportunity for them to grow. The other person that you're helping may need to grow through something, and if they keep getting help before they grow, then they are stunted and or stuck on the idea that they're going to get help all the time or should always get help instead of growing. So, oh, right? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Not fun. The Emperor here is talking about your personal foundation, your home, your work, the base of your work, the base of your home. These things are at issue. Pay attention to what's going on there. It's important for those things to be paid attention and validated. Remembering your lessons from your past, not only about the person who wants help from you, but also about home and work, okay? All of these things need you to remember your lessons, okay? Excellent. Let's move on to the 18th through the 24th. Three of Swords. Three of Swords is here telling us that we are going to have a secret this week. We have an idea, new information about to empower ourselves and give us more control in a situation, but we need to keep that to ourselves so that we don't give it away. Because if you share what that is, share your secret, you are going to be giving it away, and that's not great. We don't want to do that. Your partner in crime may be doing it himself or herself. So the Two of Cups is blocking, which tells me that either they inadvertently shared with a friend or family member what was going on, and that you had this new power thing going on, and they blew the secret. So yeah, frustration. Yes, that happens. So either don't tell him now that you know that he could do that to you, or she, but in some way you're going to need to keep clear that that will be a blockage if they get the information and start sharing and caring or whatever. They're certainly excited for you. I think it's in a happiness that they're sharing it. So try and be gentle. Okay. All right, Gemmies. The Ten of Swords is here also as your solution for this particular week. And the Ten of Swords says you will have all the power in this situation. So when you get the information to begin with, that's your secret, keep it to yourself also until it's the right time to share it with the world. Because that way your secret will be kept and you'll have complete control over that truth. And that's super awesome because we want you to stay in that place. We want you to stay in power. We want you to be the empowered person. And they will be still just as stoked for you. Your counterpart, your partner in crime will absolutely be just as stoked for you when they find out when it's okay to share. Okay? But it's not yet. So, shh. Okay? Cool. Now then, we're talking about the Five of Swords. We're talking about the June 25th through July 1st. The Five of Swords is here, talking about taking your power back, becoming that person who is like, okay, this could be, this feels like possible repercussions if your partner did share it all, where you're going to want to rein it all back in and say, look, it hasn't quite happened yet. The papers aren't signed yet. This is why we're not talking about it. Don't get crazy. So you may have to regroup your power situation if everybody gets too excited about something that they don't need to get too excited about, right? Okay, cool. The Death card is what's blocking you, meaning that, of course, letting go of something in order to do what you want to do will be important. You'll need to figure out what you're letting go of. It might be a job situation that you're letting go of, or a home, or something that was stable in your life before will need to be released so that you can go ahead and do this new adventure. I do see something happening. The Three of Swords represents some sort of new adventure for you. Very exciting, right? But things are coming up and going into play. And the High Priestess here is talking about, of course, following your intuition. So when your intuition says it's okay to share, you'll know. I don't think that's at all this month. I see that you are trying to figure your way through to figure out what to say, what to do, how to work it out. But you're not quite ready to share it all with the family, and that's okay. If you guys you and your partner can contain the big news that you're working on right here for the rest of the second half of the month, we might be in the place of sharing next month in July, but we might not, and that's okay. Nobody needs to know anything until it's truly set in stone and resolved and all the question marks are answered, because sometimes we get so excited about talking that we talk too much, and it's not a good idea. We might change how the outcome comes, right? So we're going to go ahead and save these cards right now for those 3 weeks. We'll get into the in-depth reading on the first week because I've pre-programmed these cards for you, and I'm excited to see what comes up for you. So let's look at these cards. Excellent. Right on. Okay. So let's look at what we have. We have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is talking about fighting for your ideas, paying attention to what you want. The Wheel of Fortune has shown up for you, talking about how it's important for you to indeed realize the karma that's coming through for you. You've got a little karma playing out. This is the Bear heeding the inner voice and cycles. So listen to your inner cycles as they talk to you and say, hey, this is what we want. This is how we want to get there. Not sure if you're liking where you are right now because we have the Five of Swords taking your power back. And yes, we are heeding the call of the quest. The goose. The goose is here. The goose is talking about heeding the call of the quest. Very exciting stuff. It speaks plainly to me about how you're fighting for your ideas. You want to go and do something special. And it's like a karmic lesson for you to want to do this, to need to do this, to be a part of this. So it's all very important for you. And you're excited about it, okay? Now we have the area where you're blocked. We have the emotionally based lady. We were talking about her. She is involved in a situation, Queen of Cups. We also have a Knight of Cups, so we might have a couple. This couple might be holding you back somehow from moving forward. The Praying Mantis, insight, protection, and stillness, right? But it's the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Interesting. And finally, the Queen of Pentacles. Links, hidden knowledge, and creativity. Queen of Pentacles, hidden knowledge, and creativity. All right, so pay attention to what these people are doing. You have somebody an emotional couple, and somebody who's very financially minded, might be female, may not be. This could all be squashed into one person, but it really feels a lot like it's a couple, and one of them is financially minded, so you're thinking like one couple, that a power couple in your life, okay? Appreciate who they are and what they bring to the table. It doesn't feel like they're really blockers as much as they're people who might be adding more details to the list of possibilities. So it isn't that I feel like they're making it more confusing for you. So it isn't that they're genuinely sitting here and telling you, you have to do more, because I'm seeing creativity here, hidden knowledge and creativity, insight, protection, and stillness. So there's opportunities to be still and be creative, because if you're still and creative, then you're able to manage what you're getting. And those things can but they both feel confusing as far as you know what you want, you know where you're going, you're taking care of your cycles and your quest, you're excited about this is all very exciting stuff. And then they show up and go, hi, what about the money? What about the money? What about my emotions? What about this? What about that? You're like, oh my God, stop it. All right. So now we're looking into the final, the solution for this particular week, the Four of Pentacles, checking your finances, making sure that you're going where you want to go, getting where you want to go, making sure you have what you need for the ride, right? We have the Four of Swords, your foundation and power. So awesome. We want you to have your foundation and power squared away. Chickadee, seeking your inner truth. Yes, indeed, we are going to be making sure that our inner truth is squared away. That we are really talking about what we're really talking about, and this is really what I really, really want. So that when you get into the point of sharing the information, you'll be able to know exactly where you're going, all right? And we have the Eight of Swords here, usually talking about feeling a little bit stuck. I can see with all the extra help from your friends that you might feel a little bit stuck. Oh no, brother, what is going on? I was ready to go. I was ready to go, do my thing. And then they showed up, and la, 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 lots of talking. And then bam, now you're here. Well, okay, well, I know I have my finances in order. I think I know where I want to go. I think I know what I want to do. And then we have the Eight of Swords, feeling like you need to look at it from new perspective. Grackle, freeing emotions and anxieties. So you need to own the feelings that all this stuff brings up for you, okay? Own it, appreciate it, vent it out. Once you get it out of you, you'll be able to sort of say, okay, I have felt it, I've seen it, I've understood it, I've plotted, I've planned, I have money, I'm good to go. Let's do it. Ha ha. And I think that that's going to be how it goes. So very exciting stuff for you, Gemini. I'm excited to see this for you. Good job. Excellent. Circumnavigating the power couple. I think that's okay. And I think they're just going to throw options into the bag. So it doesn't make it wrong and it doesn't make it bad. It just is. All right. So thank you very much. We are going to talk next about an in-depth reading for the 11th through the 17th. I will see you then. Once again, comment and like below and subscribe. Woo! Thank you.